Okay, here's your review of your first ukulele lesson. We're going to work on two things, alright? We're going to work on picking, right? And we're also going to work on this finger per fret, because we're just basically working on this exercise to try and do daily, to build up strength and good habits with this and with this. So first things first, let's just do the easiest thing, and that was just picking across the strings, okay? Because we're basically doing this, right? All open strings, nothing's going on with this hand. This is just picking down here. But instead of just going straight down with the thumb, what we're going to do is assign a finger for each one of those. And it would go thumb, 1, 2, 3, or as you learned on the sheet today, P, I, M, A. P, I, M, A. P, I, M, A, P, I, M, A. Just do that in a row. It's not about going quick or anything like that. What you're looking for is keeping all of the strings in an equal volume, okay? So you're not like nailing one or two of the strings, like making it pop and snap. You're not doing that. Just keep a nice even tone. Try picking each one of them quietly. Get a little louder. Cool? Alright, so the other thing that we worked on was basically developing good habits fretting with these fingers. And that was to remember that anytime that you're fretting the note or placing your finger on the neck of this ukulele, what you want to do is first off be close, right behind the fret, okay? And you also want to make sure that you're doing that more with the tip of the finger as opposed to the fleshy part. Not the fleshy part, more to the tip. So cut your nails. And there you go. What we're going to do is the finger per fret, where you have fingers playing in a row. First finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, right? And fret-wise, on the guitar, we went 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, we're not just going with one finger, okay? So we're doing that across the string. So you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, plucking all of those notes with the thumb, right? Cool. Remember, you don't want these laying flat like this. Not right now, more with the tip. Okay? It's going to be a little hard with the pinky, but close to the tip. Okay? And then go to the next string. Cool. Then the next string. Then the next string. Cool. So all of that in a row would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool? Alright, so then the next thing we're going to do is, instead of picking this with a thumb, we're going to do the exact same thing with this hand, but now this time what we're going to do is pick these using the running man deal. So every other note you play is going to be a different finger, because what we're doing is basically going across the strings like so, running man. Cool? Not with one finger, but using two fingers. First finger, second finger, or I, M. I, M, I, M. Okay, so this is from my view, or your view. Remember that the first finger, the left hand, is just doing that, all in a row. And notice, while I'm doing this, that the pinky is laying a little bit more flat than the other ones. Okay, but it's still closer to the tip when it lands. Not like that. Okay, but anyway, what we're focused on here is doing this running man deal, okay? And again, I'm accenting a little bit of how I'm picking this so you can see it a little bit better, because you're not just going to have your thumb up like this, but I want you to be able to see it. So here we go. All right. I thought I would add this in as a bonus, actually, because you're probably going to get tired of just sitting here doing this. Let's go ahead and work towards your first song, okay? And this is more about the chord switching, getting the chords down, okay, first, and then we'll work up picking patterns and some strum patterns for this. But let's get you solid on switching some chords. Okay, the first chord, and you should be able to find these in your book, but if not, I'll just explain them real quick. The chords you're going to play are C, A minor, F, and then G. And these four chords are going to turn into countless songs, okay, because a lot of classic songs. Here we go. Basically, the C is just on your A string, right, or your first string, the string closest to the floor. Basically, you're going to put your third finger on the third fret. So 1, 2, 3, right there. And then the rest of the strings are open. So it should sound like this. Open, 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 third fret. O, 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 3. Okay? Remember, we're just going to strum using our thumb. So if we strum 4 times, there you go. Cool. The next chord is going to be the A minor, and it's another one of those magic chords that only takes one finger to put down, so it's a good buddy. You're going to use your second finger, your middle finger, okay, and put it on the second fret of your G string, or the fourth string, or the string that is closest to you, the highest pitch string. So second finger, second fret, okay? And then the rest of the strings are open. So you got 2, O, O, O. That's what it should sound like. Cool, so strum that 4 times. Okay, so the first chord was then. And now what we're going to do is go to the F chord, which means all you have to do is put down your first finger on the first fret of your second string, or your E string, right here, okay? Alright, so that's what it sounds like. So you got 2, O, 1, O. Cool? So 4 strums of that. So in a row, so far we've got cool. And I'm accenting this a little bit. Obviously, when you strum through, you want to hit all the strings at the same time, like you're going right through them simultaneously. But what I'm doing is, so you can hear the difference in the chord, I'm kind of dragging my thumb a little bit slower through, so you can hear the difference between this and this. Okay, and the last chord we're going to do is a G chord, and this is going to take 3 fingers. Okay, and basically what's going to happen, let's put it down one at a time, starting with your A string. So the A string is going to be second finger, okay, your middle finger, on the second fret. Cool. And then we're going to have our third finger on the third fret of your E string. So far you've got 2, 3, 2, 3, okay? And then we're going to put our first finger right here on the second fret of our C string, okay? So what you should have fret-wise is from here, from our fourth string or our G string, you got open, 2, 3, 2. Cool? Alright, so 4 strums of that. So if we put all this together, what we have is okay, now going from this F to this G, you have to move every finger. And it's not just one finger going down, so it's going to be really hard to keep time with that. So what I would encourage you to do is this, so that you don't develop the non-rhythmic, the pausing between chords to put your fingers down. Try to give yourself a switch measure. If you were counting at 4, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch, 2, 3, 4. You see, what you gave yourself was 4 beats to switch. If you need more, give yourself more. If you need less, then only give yourself 2. We're going from the F to the G would be 1, 2, 3, 4, switch 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need 2 beats, just use 1 beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need 1 beat, you're playing the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't recommend trying to play it that fast right now, but that is your extra bonus and the progression that you get to play, the series of chords that you're going to try to learn so that we can plug in some different rhythms and some picking. If you have any questions, email me. I hope you enjoy it, and happy practicing. Enjoy the ukulele.